Okay. John Wick. It's going alright, how are you? It's going.
Random task. Show the
Yo, what's up, Random Task? How you doing, man? Good, man. I'm good. Doing well. Tired. Very, very tired. It's been very busy in my world. Had a very stressful, long, busy weekend, but it was good. What's up, Burke? What's up, Persephone? How's everybody doing? Looks like I might have a lead on some employment, which is really awesome. And it's actually in the field that I'm wanting to work in, so I'm really stoked about it. I won't know for a little while, but been messaging back and forth with some folks, and so I'm pretty pleased. Pretty stoked. Thanks, man. You're not doing what you're supposed to, buddy. You're supposed to just jump back. Ding dong. Probably because I had the power bombs. It wasn't you're not supposed to have power bombs, and so it can mess with the UI of the boss fight. Come on. Rusty. Slayer music? Like the band? It was too quiet on my end, I couldn't hear it. Like Rain and Blood or something? This sounds like Castlevania music right here. It sounds like you have any Lucky Charms. I don't believe I do. If I did, they're mine. I'm not giving them back. Two missiles. Potentially we want to get the super, but I think I'll just hold off for now and go down to Brinstar. Slayer for the Chozo fight. How am I feeling? I'm good. Worn out from the weekend for sure. Had a really busy weekend, but I'm good. What's up, Jerkup? Very worn out. Almost wasn't gonna stream today, but I thought I could pop in a little bit of Barrio. Evo? Yeah, I don't recognize the music. I'm not sure. Thank you for the gift, Peridactyl. Peridactyl. There we go. I could probably use those, honestly. Shoot, I do not have supers. Can't open that door. Got it. Now that I have bombs and power bombs going through Gauntlet would be fine, but... Oh, what? Alright, so we might have to come back depending on what's in that missile door. What's up, Greg's dumb bid? Good afternoon. How's it going? Kind of playing this almost like a speed run in the sense of like progression so far. Thanks for the follow. More power bombs. No complaints there. I can't keep one that way. And I don't have super, so I can't get early wave either. Or I can't do that either. Wow, supers is really keeping me out of stuff here. I'm stuck now because I can't leave. Alright, so I guess we need to go up through Gauntlet and get supers now, I guess. It's a randomizer. Nope, not a map rando, no. I could, but if Spore Spawn doesn't have supers, then I soft lock, so not worth it. Not when I can go back and actually get supers. Most randomizers will give you power bombs early. Because bombs is, like, obviously a really useful item, but there's so many different power bomb packs in the game, so it happens more often than you'd think. That's why you save, but I agree. Yeah, it could work out, but I'm a sucker for going as fast as possible. And so if I'm wrong, and it has to be supers, and that's not like, I don't want to risk it for an item that I know I can get somewhere else, and then that way I know for sure, so yeah. You are correct about the saving, though. Absolutely. Watching Oats and Goats looks similar. Love Metro games. Rock and roll. Oats and Goats is good peeps. Consider him a friend in the community. He was really supportive when I started doing speedruns. A really good dude. Sent his viewers over to me a couple times in a raid and said really nice things. And we get Spazer out of the deal. Yeah, he's quite good. He's just an all-around good guy. I like him a lot. Solid dude. So you do several seeds where you get a ton of power bombs, but you don't get regular bombs till soon. Yeah, usually it's much later than this, yeah. Alright, so we'll go back down to Brinstar then. 25 power bombs. It's kind of nutty. Alright, first we'll go down, and then we'll do the rest of Brinstar and make our way down to... We could, if I really felt like it, I might want to jump into Rex Ship early, but we'll see. I don't have speed booster, so it's not going to be necessarily worth it, but... Why do I know this game is at Metroid? It is Metroid. It's Super Metroid. It's a randomizer. That was close. I get it more often. I've practiced it a lot, and I mean, when I had to learn it the very first time, I had to learn it for Super Metroid Impossible, and that game was brutal. If you know, like, you'd have to get the CWJ, or I guess you could do the bomb jumping, but I did CWJ because I liked it more. And if Phantoon killed you, which in Super Metroid Impossible that happens very often. And so I got a lot of practice at it. I don't consistently get it every time, but I get it more often than I don't. Especially if I've been playing Metroid for a good while. Like if I take a like a couple of weeks of not playing Super Metroid at all, then it's a little bit more rough. Along with like short charging and a lot of other tech I like to do. Crystal Flash clip, yeah. I've done that a couple of times. It's not fun. I don't like it. That is like almost 100% feel. It's pretty brutal. Oops. I think that's one of my favorite tricks in this entire game. Is that one right there, the green gate high jumpless trick. I like doing that more than having high jump and doing it. Hey, Probsty. How's it going, man? Alright, let's make our way back down. We can also grab whatever item is over here. I'll do the tube item first, just in case it's another super missile. That way I can deal with the big goofy enemies coming up later. Yo, almost 2 years of subbing. Thank you, sir. Thank you for the 23 months, man. I really appreciate it. I need another Metroid Fusion 2D. I hope that Mercury's team is working on a Fusion remake. Now, if I wanted to, I can go up to Billy Mays. Yeah, I could do that. I'll go up Billy Mays and then I can stop off at the ship, reload, and then I can do right landing site, and then red tower, top, and then see where we go to wreck, if we go to wreck ship, or if we go down to Norfair. Not bad, actually. Kind of accidental, awesome routing. Okay. Yo! Steve-O coming in with a resub for 51 months. That's crazy. He pooped a hammer. I stabbed a man in the heart with a trident. two veterans of the certain extreme resubbing. Thank you guys. Gauntlet is Varia Gravity. I already went through Gauntlet, so that's where we got Spazer. Random test with a gifted sub. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Oh no, I said I was gonna go up. Yeah, not bad. And random test resubbing as well. Thank you so much. Sweetened corn cereal. Thanks for the follow. Alright, enjoy adulting. Try to, anyways. I was just thinking about you, Steve-O. I hope you're doing well, man. Just letting you know my Twitch mods that are hanging out there. I might have a lead for a job, and I'm really stoked because it's in the field of what I mentioned earlier with you guys working with the youth and teens, and so I'm hoping to hear they've contacted me. They want some more information, and then if they like what they see, then they're gonna call me up for an interview. So I'm really hoping we're gonna work out. Sarah seems to be in the mindset that this is gonna happen, so I'm trying to stay hopeful. Bubsy the Bobcat. Aren't they making a new Bubsy game? I heard. Gonna miss you at TwitchCon. I may or may not have sold some of my crypto, just enough to recoup my initial investment. Like, to go, like, going back when you invested in it in the first place? Yeah, TwitchCon, yeah. Subs go Bert. Holy crap, Steve-O. Ladies and gentlemen, Steve-O has just gifted 100 subs on Twitch. Holy shit. Thank you very, very much, man. What? Dude, that's crazy. Thank you very much, man. Crap. That's insane. Thank you. Wow. Jeepers. And I gotta play well now. Like, that's gonna help. Holy moly, dude. I don't know what to say. Thank you very much. Holy shit. That's crazy. September, baby. Whoop, whoop. Thank you, sir. Anybody playing Hollow Knight Silksong? That game was really hard. I'm so glad I didn't end up streaming it. Dread mode active. Oh, shoot. Yeah, that's right. We're playing Dread now. All right, Dread mode, Dread. It's coming right up. Wow. Dude, thank you. Holy cow. Whew. I just I don't know if I should say it, but I beat it, but there's more game. That's all. I shouldn't have said that anyways. I don't know how to say how far I am, but I've gotten very far in Hollow Knight Silksong, and I've unlocked some stuff. Got a lot of hours in it. I've been hook, line, and sinker. I don't agree with everyone else's sentiment that the game is too hard. I think people just need to get good, which is saying a lot from someone like myself. Steven, man, dude, it's crazy. I just started regular. I'm thinking about doing after Dread, maybe, if I still have the desire. I kind of want to do a Hollow Knight playthrough and go back and play it and actually get 112%. Do you have to? I don't think so, but I would. Even if you just play it just through the story, just to kind of understand it, I think you'll learn to appreciate Silksong even more, but I wouldn't say you necessarily have to. It's not like there's a lot that you're gonna miss out on. You like Ori better? I think I'm more Hollow Knight, but I think Hollow Knight is closer to Metroid, Super Metroid in a sense. I think Hollow Knight follows Castlevania a little bit better. He is an absolutely a legend. He's insane. But yeah, I never 100%ed Hollow Knight, so I think I should go back through and play it again after I beat Silksong. Silksong's so damn good. There's been a few moments where I actually really didn't like it, but I think sticking through with it has made me enjoy it even more. Quite the deboost I just did there. Yeah, I'd say I'm almost 50 hours into Silksong, which is crazy because I can't remember the last time that I played a new game like that and just did not put it down. And there's been moments where I'm like, I rage so freaking hard, like almost like beat myself up, angry, like smash the system on my head because I'm frustrated. But yeah, it's definitely harder than Hollow Knight. I will say Silksong is it's tough. Yeah, it's weird. I think that's a weird track. It's randomized. I just push a randomized playlist button and it randomizes the music, so I don't really have a say over it. But we're still doing it, huh? Samus, thank you for saving me. Level 12 hype train, Steven, my man. Dude. Oh. It's raining men. Hallelujah. Not sure why I'm singing that. Big blasphemous. I've heard lots of good things about it. Craig's gonna be mad. His boss music has been reduced to mini boss music. Mostly because I do this to him. Like, that's mini boss energy right there. Like, Samus doesn't even give him the time to even present himself. You canceled your sub to WoW. Really? You were very much into that. What changed? Now that you canceled your sub to WoW, you can join my friends in our clan in Destiny. We have fun. Actually, Destiny's in a bad place. You beat the game. Can you actually beat World of Warcraft? I thought it's just something that is just like, I guess it's, I would assume it's very similar to like other live service games where you don't necessarily beat it. You just do everything that's available. So we don't have Varia's suit yet, huh? I got a high dungeon rating in like, what does that mean? I don't know anything about World of Warcraft. I just know it's for nerds! Coaching soccer 4 nights a week, games on Saturday mornings. Wow, as if you weren't busy enough as it is, man. Good for you though, seriously. Wait, did I not shoot? Oh, I must have shot the enemy, but I didn't shoot the door. Can anybody who's been playing through Borderlands speak on that game? Is it any good? I heard it had a real rocky ass launch. Is this Lady Gaga music? Slayer and Lady Gaga in the same seed. I don't know what I'm being told here. Steven, that's crazy, man. I'm still kind of floored. Thank you very much. Unbelievable, dude. Thank you. Is Battlefield 6 out yet? I've heard really good things about the game from some of the betas, but I wasn't sure if the game is out or not. I'm gonna be on the I'm definitely on the fence on that. Borderlands looks cool-ish. Do I struggle my way in or do I go back? So poker face, pop, poker face. Switch, Meridia. Criteria. So Moat might have something good. I'm not sure what the difficulty setting is. I guess, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't, no. Let's go back up. Go back up for now. Poker face. 3 weeks. 3 weeks! Makes me think of the lady from Total Recall. Poker face to Zelda's Lullaby. That's something else. Yeah, I'm really stoked. Gonna be, hopefully, if everything works out, I'm gonna be working in a group home. Working with at-risk youth. I'm really good with kids in that sense, and I think that I would be a great asset to pretty much anybody who would want me. I just have such a passion for working with just youth generally. Like, I just like spending time with them. I feel like I understand them more than I understand most adults. And that's being spoken from a 36-year-old's perspective. So I'm really hoping that everything works out. It's been a struggle the last couple of months. Hard to make a life decision change. Am I? Oh, I'm just not far enough over. Oh wait, no, this is the Varya randomizer. So, okay, I totally forgot about this. I don't have to do that. It's definitely been a struggle to try to stay positive while no one's really interested in hiring me. Which, whatever. I mean, this isn't a pity party or nothing like that. I'm gonna turn off screw attack so I can get up here. But yeah, I'm really stoked that I finally got a little bit of traction on something. So it's just gonna wait a little while and see what happens. I've gotten at least enough interest from someone that wants to hire me. The sucky part about being a streamer and being able to do that for the past, 5 years as a job is, for a lot of people looking at a resume, that's not necessarily a good thing. It's a double-edged sword because it was like the coolest job ever to be a streamer, but when someone looks at your resume and goes, why haven't you been working for the past years? It's because, well, I've been streaming and I've been making a living doing that. So, yeah. I'm right there with you, dude. That's why I coach and volunteer with my kids. Yeah. And just generally from what I've seen when I was hanging out with you and was with you and your kids, like, you're a natural. Like, there's some people that are just made to be in that realm of working with, XYZ kid or whatever. I figured that just by looking at me, they would know that, but you're probably right. I can beat Invictus and I can yell really, really loud when I beat it. Whoa, okay. Hello. Alright, sorry, grandmas. Any grandmas that were currently watching are gone now. So why not spin it? I was the market. Yeah, exactly. Just turn it up to this global empire. I ran a $1 billion company, but I want to work just barely above minimum wage with at-risk youth. I would love to burp into a bullhorn in a crowded area of people. Just to say that I did, My wife was a social worker at a risk group home for about 2.5 years. Yeah, I've done something similar in the past. I worked, we called it the emergency receiving home. But basically, mom and dad are strung out, or they're high, or they've left, or basically mom and dad are not being responsible and the kids can't take care of themselves. So they get taken by social services and then they come stay with us and we take care of them, and basically we're temporary foster parents until they either get a proper placement or mom and dad get their act together or something changes. And so thankfully I'm not walking into this blind. I just know that I'm capable, and I'm of course am tying all of this in together with doing some education, which is cool because I can do distance education at home, and so I can work at this job, do some streaming on the side to try to raise money to pay for that and everything else, and just be better equipped, because these kids need these kids need people more than someone just to spend time with them. They need people to understand what they're going through. And I have a, you know, I can relate to kids. I just can. It's a superpower. That was a very rare Fantoon pattern right there. Very rare pattern that he popped up where he did on the second rotation. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Nice thing is it looks like the job's gonna be like 12-hour shifts, 4 days a week. Or like 4 days on, 3 days off kind of thing. So I'm kind of stoked about that. I like working longer days. And getting more days off. But, let's see. I'm just hoping everything works through. I need some good news. I've been struggling a lot lately. The nice thing for me is it is a Christian organization. I've never shied away from my faith. Of course, I don't use it to promote anything, so don't worry, I'm not going to try to radicalize you guys. But it is an organization, a faith-based organization, so that's kind of lines up more with who I am, and I'm really stoked about that. I don't have high jump, so I'm not going to bother with that. It's just a palette swap. It's just a randomized palette swap. I mean, if you want hell, I could probably turn it up a little bit and make it really look scary. I thought this just looked like more like a dream rather than hell. Interesting choice. I don't need that. So after this, if we don't get a suit, it looks like I'm gonna have to do some hell runs in Upper Norfair, and then hopefully we'll figure something else afterwards. Yeah, that's a rainbow boxy thingy. And please give me a high jump right here. Boom. Oh, no, I'll take that though. Alright, so the CWJ was required unless I was gonna find something else somewhere else. I think this is the right spot. Perfect. I'm not really worried about whatever this item is. If it's good, then I'll make an effort to grab it, but I just want to see what it is at first. Cool. I'll take it. No. Thank you, man. That's insane. That's just gifted. That's not counting anything, all the other support. Boop, boop. Am I getting far enough? I hope so. Damn it. E-tank. Alright, so we don't have to come back. That's good. One of the best games ever, darn rights. It really is incredible how well received this game is, considering that when it first came out, it didn't sell very well, and it was kind of polarizing a little bit. Pomegranate, thanks for the like. I'm alive, I appreciate it. So it looks like on the next stream, I'm going to be taking on Dread mode for the next little while. Yay. So when I build these Varia randomizer seeds from the website, it gives you an opportunity to randomize a whole bunch of things, and sometimes you can randomize the playlist with just random music. So I didn't choose the song, and it was just one of the choices. There's also like Slayer and Lady Gaga on this one. It's really funky. But I've been playing Super Metroid for a ridiculously long time. And sometimes it's nice just to either hear different music. My favorite thing is when the tracks are kind of just out of sorts. Like I share this every so often, but my favorite randomized track of all time was one time I was fighting Fantune and the music was Ghostbusters, and yeah, it was freaking hilarious. So J Fox, what did you miss? What was the last thing that you saw? Steven gifted 100 subs like a crazy man. I fought off a couple of ninjas in my bedroom upstairs. I had to go up there so you couldn't see it on stream, but I'm pretty sure, like, you don't have to call me on it. I know what happened. But I just got Varia's suit in, just outside of Rex ship, but the up top area, so now I'm gonna head down to North Fair and do stuff there. You believe me? Yeah. Good. Those are some scary-ass ninjas, man. You hope that well, they broke into my house, so... I gotta be careful. You can't hurt somebody too bad if they break into your home in Canada. Alright, so for whatever reason, the comments are now populating all together, so that's good. Yeah, there was in Ontario, there's a guy, someone broke into his home, and he came in with, like, I think it said he came in with a crossbow, and the guy that was just protecting his home was basically going, this guy's going to kill me, I need to stop him, and basically hurt him so bad, put him in critical care, and the cops charged him. The guy that broke in and did stuff was obviously charged with armed robbery and stuff. But the other guy got charged with assault, which is absolutely, I'm sorry, I don't care who you are. Like, if someone breaks into my home, I'm gonna defend my home, my wife, anybody who's in my home. When I have kids, I'm gonna defend my kids, and if I have to kill to keep my family safe, I'll do that. Yeah, I absolutely floored with that story. Oh, El says, if you knew how many gifted, I think you'd be much more shocked. And I mean, we don't have, I can't just like go to the gun place and buy a gun like y'all in the States can, you know, with all your amendments and stuff like that. Yeah, Poker Face, and then earlier was Slayer or something like that. And like, I feel like it's shoot first, ask questions later. And so like the fact that like in Canada, like that can happen where like someone breaks in and you get charged because you beat up your intruder. Come on. Katy Perry? Oh, please tell me you're joking. This is obviously Madonna. I agree with you 100%. If someone breaks into my home, I'm gonna hurt them for very bad. The cops are wrong for charging that man for defending his home. Oh, I'm fine, dude. I'm 100% fine. It's not serious at all. We're literally jumping around in a space world listening to Lady Gaga music. This is the most unserious moment ever. Now they said that like what the guy did to the intruder was like they almost made it seem like what he did didn't deserve how badly he got beaten. But I mean, come on. I was in the army, so that's a different story, but the civilian side, I've had to shoot someone twice. Yikes. Once was break-in, the other one stabbing my neighbor. And the other one was stabbing my neighbor. I read that wrong. I'm like, when you stab someone, that's not a shooting. You're gonna buy a lion. Elsace, did you hear about that story, man? What do you think about that? Do you think that he deserved to get charged with like a battery or whatever it was for protecting his home? Especially because the guy came in with a crossbow. Like if you come into my home with a weapon with the intent of like you don't go into someone's home with a weapon if you're not planning to at least intimidate, shoot, or kill. Sorry. If you're gonna come into my home, I'm gonna do everything it takes to stop you. Especially if you're wielding a weapon of some sort. It's not gonna end well for you. I don't understand how that makes sense. I just don't get it. Ooh, nice item. Like there's a balance, of course. I will admit to that. You know, if some crackhead comes into your house who's just looking for some change and some chocolate or whatever the case is, I make fun a little bit. I shouldn't be insensitive, but like, you know, there's a balance. But if someone's coming in your home and they have a weapon and they're not just there to take stuff, like if they see you and they've got that crossbow, there's nothing's gonna stop this criminal from shooting you. I don't see why getting charged for beating them up is, it just, yeah. I gotta be careful because I know somehow, some way, someone makes it, you know, seem like it makes sense, but yeah, it's Poker Face. It's all of Poker Face. I can't make it stop. Crocomire is a big fan of Star Fox. Yeah, it's Canada. Metroid face, Samus face. You can't read my Metroid face. I'm gonna kill the mother brain. But self-defense here means no shit. I just gotta poop. Yeah, get that poop out of your butt, man. Poop the butt. Anytime I do a Varia randomizer and I randomize the music, there's something from Star Fox and I love it. This might be sacrilege, but I really don't care. I think that there's one aspect of Star Fox 64 that the original Star Fox can't touch in its music. Can't do it. No way in hell can you touch it. Alright, I thought maybe I could make that jump. There's just something so good about the original music from Star Fox for SNES that's just... Like, the music from Star Fox 64 is good, I will admit. But there's just something so groovy about the rock and roll tunes, you know? But Star Fox 64 is much better in almost every other regard. Same as Mega Man X? What do you mean? You're not gonna sit here and say that the original Mega Man music is better than Mega Man X, because Mega Man X music is phenomenal, dude. Like... Oh, you're just saying the music is good. I got you. Yeah. Like Storm Eagle and... Yeah. What's up, Molliver? How you doing, man? Sin? Are you talking about like the intro, like that metal tune when Jekt is taking Tidus out of Xanarkin? Poker Face is crazy, yeah. It's not super like annoying, at least, but I've heard some randomized tunes that are just absolute garbage, so this is fine. The music really captures the ambience, yeah. I mean, Mega Man 2 specifically has probably some of my favorite NES music of all time. So dang good. I mean, who can forget Dr. Wily Stage 2? The music is just absolutely legendary. And I mean, the game itself is just really good. Like, Mega Man 2 is really well-rounded. Tough as balls, but, you know. The endorphin release. Spark Mandrill, yes. Yeah. The only song that I'm not a huge fan from Mega Man X, and I don't enjoy doing... you know what? No, I take it back. I think if I was to choose my least favorite, it'd probably be Chill Penguin. I was about to say Armored Armadillo, but I'm like, no, that's pretty groovy. The only reason I thought of that is when you're trying to get the Hadoken, like... It's kind of annoying when you constantly have to hear just the beginning of that song and you're trying to get that final move, but... Yeah, it kind of looks like a Battletoads skin, hey? Battletoads can eat absolute all the dookie. I do not like Battletoads. I love Battletoads and Battle Maniacs for SNES. The first level music is like super good. Alright, so we don't have Speed Booster yet. But we also don't have a super easy way, but this is not using that same logic. So I think what I will do is actually just head right into Meridia and do what I can. I'd probably have an easier time in Lower Norfair, but Doom music, yep. I really want Bethesda to release a Doom 2016 patch for the Nintendo Switch 2 and have like the Switch 2 version of the game. Because they're actually releasing a lot of updates for Switch 2 that makes the games run like exceptional. Mega Man 9. I honestly have only played 1, 2, and 3 for the NES games, and I have no desire to play any others. Okay. Why do people do that? It's annoying. Yeah, I can't really say I remember a lot of the music. I actually have heard the music. Okay. That was something. Heard the music for Hades is actually good, but I've never actually played Hades. I'm not a big fan of roguelites or any sort of rogue type game. I've tried lots of them, they don't do it for me. It's the same thing with like Fire Emblem. I love the gameplay of Fire Emblem, but I hate permadeath. I despise permadeath. I actually watched a video of YouTube channel called GameSack, where they went over the 3DS and a couple of games. They highlight some of the games for the system and showed off the Fire Emblem games, and I never realized that they actually had like a casual mode where permadeath doesn't actually, like, you don't have to just lose your members. So I might have to jump back into the next couple of Fire Emblem games, because I really like Fire Emblem. I like the gameplay. I just hate permadeath with a passion. I don't really think that it like actually does anything positive, honestly. But that's just me. I know I'm wrong. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Rogue is dope, but didn't really enjoy Hades. Yeah, I liked there was one I played, Rogue Legacy. I enjoyed that to a certain extent. It wasn't terrible, but it just, I don't know, it just felt too like NES to me. Splintered Fate. I don't think I've played that. I did play the whatever, just the normal beat 'em up one that came out a couple years ago. I enjoyed that. Played it with a couple stream friends. For a second I thought you was Donnie. No, but we need some Ninja Turtle sprites in Metroid. Shredder's Revenge. Yes, that's what it's called. Couldn't think of it for a second. It's good times. I played with Rio and Dave and Fumes, I want to say. But I haven't really played anything since they've, like, the original release. I haven't gone back to it. Yeah. Well, it's like a better version of Turtles in Time, I think. I know that might be sacrilege, but like I don't know. I find Turtles of Time, like, even just playing solo that game is just kind of, I'm gonna say it's hard. I was never really good at it, and so I like that Shredder's Revenge is a little bit more approachable. I always found that I never had patience for beat 'em ups. Reset it and see what is on the other side. I'll have to go to Norfair afterwards if there's not anything good. I suppose I can also check Shack Tool as well. Last Ronin? I thought that was going to be a movie. I don't really know much about that then. I think I really nitty. Ooh, there we go. That's a good item. That puts Lower Norfair easily in logic now, so that's good. Alright, so I'm hoping that we can find a speed booster down in Lower Norfair so that I can actually fully complete this. I'll have to come up back to Meridia anyways, so if I gotta come back up to do Shack Tool and that's where speed booster is, oh well. The little drum pattern in the background of this Poker Face song kind of sounds like I'm riding Yoshi a little bit. Man, the more the song is playing, I'm getting into it. I didn't know that Mrs. Gaga had that effect over me. It's a Super Metroid randomizer. And so when you go to the website, you can change a lot of things. You can change color palettes, Samus sprite. You can even randomize the music. I just set it to completely random and click the randomize playlist button. Yeah. Are there illogical? I think you can, maybe on some specific Discord settings, or other sort of programs that make the randomizer rather than just a highly producible one on the website. I know with Zelda, Link to the Past, you can do a no logic randomizer, so you can break the logic up. I don't know how much you can do that in this game necessarily. I suppose you can probably use some really crazy tricks, like G mode to kind of go through walls and stuff like that, but I don't know how much you can screw with it all that much. Alright, so the reason I'm dumping all of my missiles is this next boss. I can manipulate his attacks if I have less than 30 missiles. Or I guess it's 29. Less than 29. What item's up here? Okay. So if I play my cards right, he's gonna jump backwards after he stands up. And then he just stays here. If I can stand in the right spot, he won't even hit me with the super missiles. I'll just throw them up and I can just sit here. Oh, dude, definitely cheating. I mean, real cool gamers would say I'm just, manipulating things that are already built into the game, but sure, I'm cheating. Yeah, you bet. Are you cheating? Do 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 do. I think Brinstar's theme is probably the best song in the entire game. In the OG Super Metroid, that is. Like, it's a super solid song. A lot of people lately have just been talking how good the music is in Super Metroid, and I've always been a little less, like, inclined to be like, I love the music from this game, but, like, I've been enjoying it a lot whenever I get the chance to hear the OG game. That's crazy. If you don't kill the key hunters, you actually deal with a lot of frames of lag in the speedrun. I killed the key hunters, and so there was very little lag when I dropped the power bomb. Ice beam, nice. Now I just need plasma, and would prefer to get speed booster soon. With ice beam, I can actually cheese and get in, and I don't need speed booster to beat the game anymore. I can do some ice clips. Nice. You can also manipulate Ridley a little bit, which is kind of cool. Oh, there we go. There it is. Sweet. So then we just need high jumps, spring ball, and plasma to get all items. Not a whole lot, man. I've finally got a little bit of traction on a possible employment in the field that I'm wanting to work in, so hoping that things follow through, and yeah, excited for what's could be happening. Really stoked. Matt, thank you so much. I don't know if it's necessarily that my field is very specific of what I'm wanting to do. And there's not a lot of it, and unfortunately, obviously, with, you know, when you're working with, you know, children and youth and stuff like that, you know, they'll always prefer people who have education as opposed to someone who has experience. And so the sucky part is for me to be able to get education, I need to get money. Streaming, obviously, I can't pay for that stuff with streaming anymore because, you know, I'm not making the same revenue I once was, just because there's lots of different reasons. Some of my own personal issues, and some issues due to just life, and what streaming used to look like for a lot of folks is looking a lot different. So I can't rely on streaming as income anymore. So I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place, and so not saying that I'm not looking for other avenues in the meantime, which I have been. But for whatever reason, it has been quite difficult just to kind of get my foot in the door anywhere. I was saying at the top of the stream, you know, when you work for 5 years as a content creator, there's still such a huge portion of the just population that don't understand that, and so they either see it as I wasn't working at all, which I absolutely was. I did lots of stuff. I traveled, you know, long hours editing. You know, it's not just playing video games and making dick jokes. You know, there's a lot more to it. But unfortunately, a lot of folks will look at my resume and go, okay, so he hasn't worked for 5 years. And so they just immediately go, nope, not interested. Without really, because I mean, unfortunately, our resume 9 times out of 10 is someone's first impression of you. And people will just, rather than do a little investigation, they'll immediately just judge you based off that. And that's fine. It just sucks. And so I think it's half the climate of employment is rough, plus the fact that what I want to do is a little bit more specific, and just the other things that I've just been talking about. So to a certain extent, it's definitely difficult, but there's a lot of contributing factors that are out of my control. I had someone ask me if I regret being a streamer and doing it so that I wouldn't be in this position, and the answer is I'd do it again in a heartbeat. I love being a streamer. I used to be really good at this. You've heard zero. I feel like I've said at least one dick joke. Just because you haven't heard it doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Come be miserable? Oh, dude, you make it sound so exciting. I can't wait to not do that. Yeah, I only stream for you, Fat Tones. I hope you know that. Only for you, baby. Only for you. Yeah, I should probably just change the verbiage. I mean, the problem is like, I also don't want to be dishonest either, so it's difficult. Like it's hard to like say that I did that when I'm wanting to work with at-risk youth. Be like, that's nice, but what can you do for me now, you know? It's a hard job, nobody's ever happy, and the hours are way too long, but you get paid sometimes. Sign me up, never. I mean, it's not like I think it's less about what I could do for it and more how people perceive it. So as much as I try to change it to make it look better, I think if people don't understand it, it doesn't really do me any favors. You know what I mean? Because it's not like what I've put on my resume is like, play video games, yo. I'm dope. Like, I know how to make myself look good. I exclusively played Fortnite. I got 50 victory royales. I have 4 Discord girlfriends. You know, like, oh, we can't hire him. But I understand what you're saying, Matt. Don't get me wrong. I know what you're saying. Awarded most dopest streamer by Fat Tones on Twitch. Yeah, exactly. Well, you should have said that first. I'm gonna give you the CEO position. My job. I'm moving on. I can't work with you. You're amazing. This is a Super Metroid randomizer. Overqualified, yeah. Where have I heard that before? Got him. Blue suit. I promise someone right now is texting. Why don't you use your grapple beam, streamer? Use your grapple beam. It's so much more efficient. I'm sorry. I'm turning. I swear the version of this the chatter in my head is slowly. No, not slowly. Very quickly turning into a gargoyle. It actually makes it more fun when I envision that when someone bitches and complains about my gameplay and is like trying to tell me what to do and judge me. If I view them as just this like scary looking creature who's just typing, it makes it less like awful. Did you know you could use your grapple beam to kill boss faster? What you're doing won't work and it doesn't make sense. I've beaten this game 250 times! I'm pretty sure I know what I'm doing! I promise you there's one person that sounds like that who's watching the stream. Not right now, but in all the years I've done streams. I promise. 100%. I want to see a TV show with that individual and their adventures. That would be so exciting for me. His first name is Randy, his last name is Stench. The Adventures of Randy Stench. Someone should mod every boss into one battle. That'd be sweet. You don't have to tell everyone I'm embarrassed with my voice. It's okay, Randy. Don't worry about it. It's all gonna come up. It's all gonna come up roses for you. Don't worry. Just hang in there. The Adventures of Randy Stench. When I was in the army, that was one of my biggest things, how we could make their army experience marketable in the civilian world. That's actually that's really cool. Either way, like I have a pot, like I have an opportunity now to actually make something happen. So I'm just right now, all I can do is just hope and pray and have positive thinking attitude that things are gonna work out. That's all I can do. Is that Frieza's ship? It looks like it, but I think it's actually, I want to say it's, I'd have to look at the website randomizer of where I made this seed and see what it chose. It looks like it though, right? I chose it, I set it to randomize, so I didn't pick it. So if I picked it, I probably would have it, like, memorized. I'll have to look at the thing and see what it says. Oh man, sweet. If I go to here... Oh wow, it doesn't actually say it on here, the name of it, but yeah, that looks like Frieza's. Absolutely it does. They've got like a whole bunch of Samus's ships, and then like Bowser's Koopa car, and like an upside down Metroid, and a Kirby ship, and an N64, and a Happy Meal, and an X-Wing. Bunch of different choices. I'm DMing a D&D campaign and they don't know how many times they are about to find Ridley. Oh. X-Parasite's putting in overtime. I like it. I can promise you right now I am not getting the baby skip. I don't have high jump. If I get it, it's gonna be a freaking miracle. It's just a randomizer thing, Brian, if that's your real name. Normally the door opens and you have to wait for the thing to fall down, but in a randomizer, it's called fast turn-in. Am I going to stream tomorrow? I hope so. I can't promise anything. Rock and roll, Daniel. I appreciate it. Yeah, high jump really, having high jump makes that work for whatever reason. If I don't have high jump, I can't get it. I don't know if I've ever gotten baby skip without high jump. I don't want to brag, but I'm going to a pretty lit birthday party tonight. It's gonna be wicked. It's gonna be off the chain. We're gonna have lots of food and snacks. It's gonna be wild. It's my nephew's second birthday party, so it's gonna be crazy. You guys thought I was gonna get all messed up. Good grief, no. Just showing up with toys. Yeah, we had a big gift sub bomb from one of my mods. Welcome on in. That went really well. Let's try that again. I don't know. Whatever my wife bought, she got something on online, and I have no idea what it is. I'm gonna get messed up. I'm gonna get his cold or whatever. That's how toddlers they like to party. They're like, yo, bro, do you want this cold? It's insane. How do you say Nilk Narf? Is that how you say your name? I like that name. Makes me think of Pinky in the Brain. No, it's just the color. It's actually this specific sprite is from Metroid or Kaizo Super Metroid. It starts off with sort of the red version, and then when you get Varia suit, it gives you the white suit, and then this one turns into this is the gravity suit. As a Cockney Brit, I find Pinky offensive to my culture. I'm sorry to hear that. There's nothing wrong with a bread sandwich. What is a bread sandwich? Is it just 2 pieces of bread with some butter? He's still gonna get messed up. Are you negative artwork? Yeah. I like changing all the colors of everything. It makes it. I played this, guys. I played this game. Gosh, I could not come up with a proper number because I'd probably be off. Like I've played through Super Metroid so many freaking times, so I like changing up just a little bit. Bread for the bread and bread for the meat. You know, Wumbo. I got you. So is it like it's like a toppingless Big Mac? Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. I'm not wrong. I just learned about it, but I know I'm right. My mom wasn't kidding when she said that I was the smartest baby. Is this the end? Yes. Dang, this Big Mac. Am I gonna play Prime 4? I will. I'll most likely be streaming it against my better judgment. I gotta be honest with you though, I'm not as excited as some people about Prime 4. Am I doing 100% on this? This is just a randomizer, so no, but I've gotten most everything. I just skipped out on a few things. Like I don't have spring ball or high jump boots. It's just a randomizer. Why would streaming Metroid Prime 4 be bad? Any streamer who wants to play something blind without spoilers will never actually have that opportunity because people don't really have the patience to not say anything, and some people are unbelievably malicious. And so part of it is it's just terrible because you don't really get to have an experience to yourself. The nice thing about Metroid Prime 4 coming out is if I stream it on launch day, I'll at least have that date where no one's really gonna spoil anything unless they're watching other people play. And then they're just relaying it. So it's either I don't read chat, which makes me a bad streamer, or I get mad at chat when they spoil stuff, which makes me a bad streamer. It's never a win-win to stream something new for yourself, because someone's always going to ruin it. I've played every single sorry, I shouldn't say Super Metroid. I played every single Metro game with the exception of Federation Force on the 3DS. And I've played through every Metro game multiple times. Some more than others. But yes, I have. I actually bought a Nintendo 2DS just to play that. That's how I knew that other Metroid Dread was going to be good. Yeah, so that's the only reason. Like, streaming something new is really dangerous, especially because I really don't like things being spoiled. It drives me insane because it makes it feel like I'm not actually playing the game. It makes it feel like I'm just. It's almost like a user-driven experience. It's just the worst. And some people just refuse to understand why, and other people are just dicks. Like, it's just the way it is. Fusion's my favorite. I know it gets looked down upon, but have you seen anything of the X Fusion hack that came out? I played that and really enjoyed it, and then I played through Fusion again. Every single time I replay Fusion, I enjoy it so much more, and I'm really learning to appreciate it. Yeah, no, I'm fine. I love the Metroid franchise so much that I also like Other M. I've said. Yeah, rock and roll music. That's stupid. Yeah, I even like Other M. I don't think it's a good Metro game, but I think it's a good video game. Steven, if you're still here, thank you again for the 100 gift subs, man. That's absolutely insane. Thank you very much. I stream on Twitch. If you guys want to get a chance to get a gift sub, or you just want to support me on other platforms, you can always follow that, Cernick on Twitch. We also had Random Task with a gift sub, and we had a bunch of resubs as well. Prosty, thank you very much for that. Steven and Random Task with the resubs. We've hit our no, what would the next time I stream, I'm going to be doing Dread. Just not today. I don't have a lot of time. But the next time, I'm hoping I'll be on tomorrow, and we'll start Metroid Dread, and we'll be doing Dread mode. I hope I have fun with it, and I hope I don't beat my head against the wall. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. I will catch you on the flip side.